What's up, everybody? Your boy Melva here for another classic review, and today we're reviewing another Goosebumps episode. Since yesterday we reviewed both episodes of The Haunted Mask 1 and 2, let's keep it Halloween themed, shall we? But before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, are you about to get your head replaced by pumpkins? Because you will be soon. Now let's go, shall we? Since you already know what the hint is, today's review will be Attack of the JackOLanterns. First aired on October 26th of 1996. It was the 10th episode for season 2 of Goosebumps. And this was between, look at this, between Ghost Beach and The Haunted Mask 2, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, let's check it out, shall we? And, oh my. No, never mind. I got spooked. But yeah, let's begin, shall we? So, it opens with the credit. We see the opening credit, like a starry night, and we get to see the title card, Attack of the JackOLanterns, which, oh, that atmosphere. Imagine you're just walking home, seeing all the Halloween decorations, damn, and that, from that time period, from the good old days, shit. Now it just, well, here's something you should know. Here in Puerto Rico, we don't celebrate Halloween. Yes. I call Puerto Rico major party poopers when it comes to Halloween. But no, with Christmas, Valentine's, any other holiday, even spring break, oh boy. Even the summer, hot girl Sunday. Hot girl summer, you know. Before they remove the abortions, you know that. Here in Puerto Rico, Halloween's kind of like boring. Yeah, there's haunted house attractions, but not like in the U.S. You know, you see everybody having fun, dressed up, give out candies to trick-or-treaters. No. That is a different story, which I'm going to talk about in another video, but let's continue with the review, shall we? But yeah, we meet our fellow antagonists, Drew and Walker, walking through the night, talking about how she's excited for tomorrow night's Halloween, of course. Then Walker, unsure, doesn't want to go trick or treat. He wants to go to the carnival until Drew says why. Until they heard because there were disappearances that have been happening in another area. Until they thought they were being watched until they ran into Drew's old friends, Shane and Shanna. Twins. And they used to be her neighbors before they moved away. Which, of course, when they're talking, they get scared by the local bullies / pranksters, Lee and Tabitha. By looks of it, I think they're a couple of rich idiots, if you ask me. Which, of course, they leave after scaring half the death of Drew and Walker. That's when Shane and Shauna asked her if they were still bugging them, which, yes. Even one time, I think it was last Halloween, they pretended to be intruders during a Halloween party at Drew's house, which scared the shit out of everybody. They had to call the cops, which, that's a major bullshit move right there. But yeah, Shane and Shauna, with the looks of their faces, they have a way of paying them back, which even Drew agrees. Back to, we meet Lee and Tava talking on the phone, looks like they're preparing for something. Of course, Drew wants to ask them if they want to go trick-or-treating with them, which, of course, they hesitated, but they agreed. Soon, we see Drew sleeping. Looks like she's having a dream of Halloween night. She's dressed as a superhero, I think. Can't remember what... Yeah, this is a dream sequence, so... I guess they're dressed up, visiting a house, until we meet an old lady. I guess she likes their costumes, but her husband's bedridden, so she takes them upstairs so their husband can see the costume, but nope. Sorry. It turns out, they're being held captive, and guess what? Who she solves? Sees Shane and Shauna held captive and telling them to leave, but nope. The old man is keeping them there because he likes his costumes, they're gonna stay there forever. Is that a lesson about being people getting kidnapped on Halloween? Yeah. So she woke up from the nightmare. Next day, she's about to get ready. Her mom's a bit worried because of the kidnappings that have been happening on the road, which she had to worry about. Soon Walker shows up, dressed as Dark and Stormy Night, which the dad doesn't get. He sees Dark, what's the storm? He pulls out a water gun and sprays him. So they leave. They meet up with Lee and Taufa, waiting, dressed as space warriors. I thought they were aliens at first. Soon, they're waiting for Shane and Shauna, but of course, they begin trick-or-treating. They know where they are until, out of nowhere, 2 pumpkin heads show up, scaring the crap out of them. And these pumpkin heads look good. Well, to now it looks cheap, but back then, whoa. Even the claws are like crab claws. What's the weird groaning? At first, that's when Lee and Taufa think these are Shane and Shauna, but of course, Drew doesn't even believe that's them. Which the 2 pumpkin heads, I think it's the first one, tell them it's a better neighborhood. A better neighborhood. Those voices, damn. Of course, they take them to the woods, and as they're walking forward, Drew tries to stops and asks one of them if they're Shane or Shauna, which they push her and keep going. Until they went to a neighborhood. Holy shit. I call this the best neighborhood because the way the decorations, everything is like a whole, it's like Halloween Town, literally. Soon, they're amazed. You see all the houses. So they start trick-or-treating, which, oh boy, they get a buttload of candy. I mean, a whole sack. Here's some funny thing. They're not carrying trick-or-treat bugs. Oh no, they're carrying pillow sheets. That's how we trick-or-treat. Grab a pillow sheet, so you get a fuckload of candy. Hell yeah. Damn, soon they get more candy until something strange starts to appear. As they trick-or-treat, the adults have a weird expression as they pass by a guy, like a old man giving out king-size candy bars. It turns out, it's one of the pumpkin heads in disguise. Soon they go to another house, meet a man and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I almost out. Here, have some candy." And oh boy, he just grabs a tub full of candy and gives them a whole shitload of candy in their pill sacks. Whew. Damn, that's a kid's dream. A whole shitload of candy for Halloween night. It'll take a year to eat that. Which, that's what actually Lee says. Carried a whole sack of candy like it was a bag full of money. That's when we ran into the pumpkin heads, telling them to keep trick-or-treating, but they're all tired. That's when, I think it was Taufa, who pulls off the heads. That's when she knows it talks, and she drops it, say, "Keep trick-or-treating, more houses." And if they don't, one of them, I think it was the one with his head got pulled off, points his claw, shoots a laser, and destroys a pump jack-o'-lantern that's right there, explodes. Which, they're afraid, they ask who they are, which they believe these are the ones they kidnapped. They kept trick-or-treating again. Sorry. I think they're all tired because they already have a sack full of candy. The jack-o'-lanterns, the 2 jack-o'-lanterns appear again, tell them to keep trick-or-treating, but they're tired. I think they grab one of their bags and dump the whole candy on the ground and tell them to keep trick-or-treating until they realize these are the kidnappers, and they ran, literally ran. Soon, they start running to the woods, where they keep hearing them, "We will find you!" Until they thought they lost them. Nope, they appeared. But this time, they're actually blocking Lee and Taufa. They're walking closer and closer. And one says, "And you're such an obedient little girl. You will become one of us. Put on the heads." Literally. They just took their heads off and about to put their heads on them, which scared the shit out of them. And they ran off. And they were shouting, "We will find you!" And of course, they start laughing until, strangely, They they start to change, and guess who they? And it turns out to be Shane and Shauna in disguise, which Drew knew it, but then Walker with a what the hell? They just saw. Look, he was asking how you did that with that claw. Okay, what? How you did that? Which of course they reveal they're aliens. Which Walker aliens? That's what Drew explains. They used to be her next door neighbors. Which turns out she knew they were aliens. Soon, Shane actually started to like Halloween because he liked the pranks. That's when they peeled off their faces, revealing their actual heads and height. They're actually green, big ass aliens. Well, small head aliens. They're like Muppets, you know. You know the trick with Big Bird, where the guy who plays Big Bird had to put his arm up, control the head as it was like moving. Well, you use one arm. Yeah, that trick to do with the aliens. Soon they're about to leave, say goodbye to Walker and Drew. But Drew, before she tells them that they want candy for the road, and they say no thanks. We just had a 5-course meal, I think. Shit. A 6-course meal. But if you know any plump people are, we'll eat those. Which, that's when Drew said, "You eat people only when they're hungry." That's when she put 2 and 2 together. The missing people. Oh, I want to eat all that candy. It'll fat you up, and we'll come back again. Come back to feed again. Happy Halloween. Which, they're walking through their spaceship. It was like something from E.T. Remember when E.T. about to go back to the ship? Same thing. And you get that dramatic music of them walking up their ship. And Drew and Walker like, oh fuck. And we see them take off, and that was Attack of the JackOLanterns. And damn. From scaring kids to revealing your friends eat humans. Damn, boy. Whew. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite episodes because, come on. If it's a Goosebumps episode, and it's going to be in Halloween, hell yeah, because I like to see the atmosphere, the pace, you know, like you're in Halloween, trick-or-treating, you don't know who's who. Hey, plus, hey, when's the last time you see somebody carrying a pillow sack for their candy? Nowadays, it's just those pumpkin buckets from McDonald's or this Walgreens or Walmart or Kmart if there's one still around. But yeah, this is quite interesting. It kind of takes like back to nostalgia, you know. Same thing with the haunted mask. Same thing. You going by yourself. Me, I only went trick-or-treating from the 3rd grade until the 5th grade. So yeah, because by I finished 5th grade, I moved to Puerto Rico while I was in 6th grade, which was boring, stupid. Reason why? Puerto Rico doesn't celebrate Halloween. If you recall, Puerto Rico was a Spanish colony, which are mainly Catholic, and you'll guess why. Because I think Halloween's the devil's night, which I think these idiots need to go back to school, read an actual history book. It explains that there's no devil worshipping during the time of the Celtics when they celebrate Halloween and All Hallows Eve in Ireland. That began in the 70s and 80s with this propaganda of the devil. Like, same thing with, you know, like with Dungeons and Dragons and other fantasy games. Same thing. But yeah, don't let these idiots ruin your Halloween. If you live in the States, you're lucky. You have my respects. Damn. But yeah, this will be it for today. But let me know what was your favorite scene of Attack with the JackOLanterns. For me, it has to be the gag when I think it was Talva who pulled off the JackOLantern's head off and tried to figure out who it is until he realized it's an actual real one. But yeah, let me know what you think of the episode, and if you like this video, give it a like to the video. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.